Just-in-time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. Everything is only $5. You can catch Tayama on Facebook Live at Tayama Copeland, or you can find her at www.justinTime Accessories. Just in Time Accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Check it out. Just in Time Accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. Everything is only $5. You can catch Tayama on Facebook Live at Tayama Copeland, or you can find her at
Legacy Unlocked. When you're locked out of your vehicle, can't get in your car, call Legacy, serving West Palm Beach and surrounding cities. That's area code 229-630-7615. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you been denied disability, Social Security, or custodianship of your children? Call Antonio Williams. He has the knowledge and experience to fight the government on your behalf. Let him represent you. That's Antonio Williams, your non-legal attorney consultant.
If someone offends me or someone hurts me or does something to me, it rolls off my shoulders pretty easy. If somebody comes to me and says, hey, will you forgive me for what I did to you? I'm going to forgive them and say, girl, come on, let's move on. We get this all right. I'm wired that way. I'm easygoing. But if I find out, I'm saying don't get it twisted. If I find out that someone's been scheming, that's a whole different story. Because scheming implies pre-planning. If you've been scheming against me, that means you've been watching for a little while. You've been trying to figure out what it is about me that is most weak, most frail, most vulnerable, so that you can take advantage of me. You've been studying me to find out what my patterns are and what the predilection of my flesh is and what my preferences are, so that you can figure out the best time to take most full advantage of me and the people that I love. When I find out that you've been scheming against me and the people that I love, well, if it's a war you want, it's a war you gonna have.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome back to the Anthony Brown Show, this segment that we call ATL Family and Friends. I'm yours truly, Mr. Anthony Brown. I tell you, it is so great to be back in the number once again. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I tell you, I just want to just remind everybody that if you're new to the station, new to the channel, definitely go ahead and go over there and click that subscribe button. It costs you nothing to subscribe. It's absolutely free. It costs you nothing. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. We're on our road to 100K. And once you hit 100K, the channel receives a plaque, a 100K plaque. So we're definitely on the road to receiving that, and we can't do it without you guys, because even our numbers shows that most of you that are watching are not yet subscribed. So that's called shacking up. So come on, let's make this thing official. You love us, we love you. Hit the subscribe button. Let's make it official. We'll wait. And while you're at it, go ahead and click that like button, which is a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that you appreciate what we're doing over here. And they then share our material with other people with similar interests. And of course, if you comment below, we will show your comment on the air and respond accordingly. This show here, as you guys know, we're here we're live every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesdays at 9 p.m., Thursdays at 8 p.m. right here live. So you either watch us live or you can catch the replay. Either way. But again, I can't do this show by myself. I have to call on my bros, my sis, my friends, my family, my brothers and sisters from another mother. Booty-hoo. I hear them. They're back there. I'm joined tonight by none other than the most voluptuous cakes, the juiciest cakes, the roundest, the most plump, the squeezably soft. You know what I'm saying? Sarah Lee, Duncan Hines, Betty Crocker, them ain't got nothing on her. Them can't say nothing about her. Them better get to the left, to the left. You know what I'm saying? So I'm joined tonight by none other than yours truly, Miss Juicy Cake.
Blessings, peace, and love. How are you? I swear, you just tripped me out. I'm back there dying. Oh my goodness.
How's it going, Juice?
It is going. Can you see me? I see you. I see you. Yeah.
See, you was out of the camera because of all them cakes. They lifted you up.
Let me see if I can drop it a little low.
Okay, hey, drop it like it's hot.
All right.
Like
How
I told
was your
y'all
day today?
Like I told y'all on the last show, I'll be dropping it like it's lukewarm. But Jeanette said I'll be dropping it like it's cold. She said I drop it like it's cold.
I drop it like it's torched.
Okay.
Fire!
I know someone used to throw it back in the day. Throw that D. He's on the show tonight. Yes. Back in the 2 Live Crew days, you couldn't tell him nothing. He was out
my
here
jam.
with the silk basketball shorts and no drawers, just popping, locking.
White
None
boxes.
none other than yours truly. My little big brother, Legacy, the Great.
What it do, baby? Roxy in the house. ATL. Y'all see my girl Roxy right here?
Yeah.
Roxy Brown.
That's my baby.
Yeah. Hey, Tony.
Yes.
Did you say Jeanette say you be dropping? You say you dropping it like it's warm, lukewarm. Jeanette say you dropping it like it's cold. I said you must be. I said you must be dropping it like you old.
No.
Bars.
Old is the state of mind.
Cold, dropping it cold mean you dead.
No, because you're still able to drop it.
No, when you drop it, you don't come back up. It's just over with. That's why you said lukewarm, right?
Lukewarm.
That's not frozen.
I was just sharing with our viewers and Miss Juicy Cakes that back in the day, the 2 Live Crew days, you was one of those niggas around here with no drawers on, with the silk basketball shorts, just.
I did. Yeah, that was me. That definitely was me.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
The girls on the front row was like this.
Listen. We used to have talent shows. So there was a group that I danced with called 6 Pack of Funk. And we realized that sex appeal has a lot with women. Because we had came in second place like 2 times. So we used to always lose to this one group, but they didn't do too much. But I said, me, David Arnold, and Mario was like, let's get these Michigan basketball shorts. So Michigan, the Fab Five had came out with nature with them big old baggy shorts. Man, Remesia said, we ought to not wear no drawers. I was like, okay. Let me tell you something. My song was if you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. If you're happy and you know it, then you really ought to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. And then it'll say, crazy legs gonna simply show it, gonna make you happy, and you know it. And then I'll be
Yeah.
We already know it. We already
Hey,
know it. We
Kate, no, you
already
listen.
know.
Uncle L used to say, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. I'll be
That
like,
ain't
yeah.
what you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
That ain't what you did. You ain't clap your hands.
No, sir. No, ma'am.
You
That
was
is
clapping their
not what
face.
you did.
Listen, Cake, I'm going to tell you something. I told Tony, after that dance, every time I turn around, somebody was trying to give me their number.
Mm.
So my
Trying
girlfriend told me, some, why you got to be on stage doing that? I said, doing what? I was dancing.
Mr. Innocent
Mm-hmm.
okay, he don't know. What are you talking about?
Right.
Why you ain't got on no drawers?
Knowing he
Right.
got a big no look, knowing he got a baby leg in his pants.
You said a baby leg. Oh my.
Hey, hey, let me tell you something. Then you know how y'all girls used to, well, maybe you didn't, because you know you really didn't partake in any of that type of stuff.
Shit me. Back in the days, Juicy was
What you
out.
mean?
Juicy, Juicy wasn't thought pocketing it, was she?
I want no thought pocket, but I
She was on top
dance.
pocket.
She wasn't a thought pocket, but she was a pocket.
Nah, I danced.
Listen, I used to love when they wanted to dance and I get behind them.
Hmm.
And I sit it right there in the middle. God,
Somebody in the
God.
background said, I bet you did.
Is that
What was the song? Booty bounce, booty bounce, booty, booty,
yeah,
booty bounce.
booty bounce, yeah. Yeah.
That was that song there.
Tell the back office manager I was always a good boy.
It was a good
You go
one.
a good dancer.
Boy, I was a good young man.
Mm.
That's another show.
And the curiosity is, back then, if you can dance, women said, "Ooh, girl, if he can dance, just imagine
He
what he
go
can do if I'm."
he go
Yeah, he can. What he
Mm.
can fuck.
that's what they said. If he could dance, he go
He can fuck.
That was
Y'all know
not
y'all.
something that was on my mind then.
they said, what are you doing on stage? Imagine him doing that in the bed.
Yes, sir. Cause get what? You make them happy and you know it. Clap your hand. Yeah.
Where you at, Denny? Where you at,
No,
Denny's?
I'm at the house. I'm out here on the patio.
Sit on the patio.
You got your audience out there?
Not yet. Not yet. But I just, I had to go get a running. I was running a little behind, but I made it on time. Had to go get a haircut and everything. Now you graduate tomorrow, so
You gonna be up there?
that
You gonna be up there crying?
not to go to the damn sixth grade.
But when she
I,
come out of that 12th grade, boy, you're gonna be a ball of bucket of water.
listen, I realized that Naya probably gonna be one of the last people to walk
Cause
off the goddamn stage.
of the W.
That when they get to Naya Williams, they can get ready to kick me out of the rest of the motherfucker because I'm losing it. They
Why
might
you
kick
gonna
me out them.
lose it?
That's my stinker butt! Stinker butt!
Oh, like that. Okay, got it.
Naya! That is stinker butt!
Oh Lord, she gonna be so
Listen,
embarrassed.
Juicy. I definitely got to have Tony there. Cause that nigga gonna be calling us stinker butt and Tony know how to make a mad with it.
Okay,
Yeah. I came to get kicked out. I came to get kicked out.
Well, I can't make it, man. I gotta have it on video because ATL gonna be live. We're live at the graduation.
So you think we're gonna still be going live in 6 more years?
Oh, why not?
God damn. You're gonna be 66.
And your point is?
He said 66.
You're gonna be too old.
Look, if I can still get folded up, I can still go live.
Can we go to the next topic? Can we please go to the next topic?
Okay.
This dude grow here, boy.
You be bringing out the worst in me.
Well,
He
we
sees
need
the
that from
best
each
in
other.
you, though.
Oh my God. Thank you, Kate.
I just want to remind everybody that the month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And like I said, mental health is definitely a real thing. So if you have anybody in your family, in your surrounding, your loved ones, your family, friends, or whatever that's going through it, by all means, reach out, to somebody. Talk to somebody. Let your voice be heard. Speak to, like I said, your pastor, your teacher, your next door neighbor, your brother, your sister, niece, nephew. Speak to somebody. Get some help. Or you can call this 1-800 number right here. National 1-800 number for mental health awareness is 1-866-441-2455. Again, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And also, since May has come, so should you. So should you. May is also National Masturbation Month. So go ahead and get your skeet on. So stroke it out.
Skeet on. Everybody get your skeet on.
Stroke it out, eat it out, ride it out, but get it out.
What's skeet?
Skeet.
Goddamn. I don't know why they put it in May, but they knew it was for me. Hey, Tony, let me tell you something. Go ahead.
Take your flyer.
Yeah. Go on and read it for him, Tony.
Y'all swallow kids every day. But as soon as I do it one time, I'm wrong.
Every day. I'm talking about billions of children are disappearing before they even have a chance to be born.
A whole colony in their belly.
Listen. Wonder why so many spirits on them.
Okay, because the spirits in them.
Yeah.
I got another picture. Juicy. I need Juicy on the screen for this one.
There you go. Oh. KK.
Hear you now.
Juicy.
Can you hear me?
I need you on the screen for this one. I found this video here, and the title of I'm sorry, not video. This flyer or poster picture is entitled "What is she looking at?" Can you answer this, Juicy?
I was on mute. Sexy chocolate.
The whole man, if she was just gonna look at sexy chocolate, she'll just be looking at the whole man. Look like she's looking at a whole meat.
Well, I mean,
Like you're looking at a meat package.
Yeah.
You can afford that meat plane.
Maybe a baby leg.
Oh my God! She's talking about maybe a baby leg. But so let me tell you something. You see that look right there?
Yeah.
That's why I know women be lying. Come on, yeah, I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing big. Why is you so mesmerized by seeing something like that if most women can't handle stuff like that?
Oh, it's still something nice to look at.
If you can't utilize it, why are you looking at it?
The mind can utilize it.
Oh my God. If you can imagine it, you can do it.
Not necessarily. Like I
Nah.
told you, my homegirl from North Tech, when I went to North Tech Technical School, she like them 7 and below, 7 and smaller. But she like looking at them pythons.
Why?
Because those her eyes. But why, I don't know. But I'm showing you proof that everybody that look at big ones don't necessarily want a big one. Why she
Tell
do
the
it, I don't know.
backstage manager to either come on the screen or close it.
She said because it's her eyes. But the point I'm making is, the point I'm making is because I just proved to you that because she's looking at them and I proved to you that she don't want them, that's proof. That's one person right there.
What about all the ones that's on porn?
What about them?
So all of them who couldn't take it before then, they just wanted to try it and see if they could take it.
That's their job. They have little dick porn.
Need a name. Nibble it. That's the name. Nibble it.
Nibblets.com.
Oh, I don't watch porn for that. I watch porn for vagina. I love to watch the pinkness.
Well, that's just for the women with the little one. Try to nibble it.
Well, for the viewers out there who like them small, go to Nibblets.
Not the niblets.
Because everybody don't like them big. You might like to look at them.
I was mad about it.
But you don't want it to open you up. You talking about
Yeah, so
So they need to be opened up sometime.
For those who like it. Right, Juicy? You on mute.
Right. I'm good. I don't need to be opened up. I can take some peppermint oil and breathe again.
She said peppermint oil, not a peppermint stick.
Right. Peppermint oil. And I
Well,
say,
I mean,
and
if she
breathe
gonna deal,
again.
but it's many
All we trying
peppermint
to do
sticks.
is
You
make
got the
the
small
effort.
ones.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, ain't nothing like that gas. Ain't nothing like when you make they got a gas for air and their eyes go back here. Ooh, that thing get. Well, let me get off. I'm about to let me.
Listen, I wanna put a public service announcement. I'm looking for some guests. It could be couples, it could be male, female, boy, girl, boy, girl, straight, gay, otherwise, whatever, trans. I need y'all to come on the show. I want to do a topic, and it's gonna be let's talk about sex. How important is it? So let us know. Either reach out to any member of the cast, Legacy, myself, Tiama, Jose, Donovan, Juicy Cakes, whoever, let us know if you want to be on the show. But I'm probably going to do it either next Thursday, if I get enough guests, if not, the following Thursday. But the topic is, let's talk about sex. How important is it? And it's going to be an adult conversation, so you definitely want to put the children to sleep, put them to bed by 7:30.
Can you hear me, Tony?
Because the show starts at 8 o'clock. You hear me now? Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about sex. Yeah.
That's the jam right there.
Okay.
And that's a good topic to talk about all the way around.
We might have it a 2 hour topic. That might be the only topic for the, instead of having two topics, that might be the only topic for the whole show.
Right.
We're gonna talk about do's and don'ts, positions, how come, what ifs, do you believe, do you think, how, if it's all gonna be on the table.
All right. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. So what else you have for us?
You hear me now, Legacy?
It was my headphones. I'm trying to get my headphones back on. But go ahead. What you say?
I was saying that the topic is gonna be very juicy, very adult driven. You want to definitely put the children to sleep by 7:30 because the show starts at 8 o'clock. We're gonna talk about everything. We have a disclaimer. How come? What if? Could you? What everything is gonna get nasty. It's gonna be X-rated. So we
Nas
want
and T.
Nast and T. So we want guys and girls on here.
That
Matter
sounds like my type of show.
of fact, I want Miss Chantel on here. Chantel, if you got there in the audience, Chantel, I want you on the show.
Why would you like Miss Johnson to be on the show?
Cause I want to. She's definitely a faithful visitor and a viewer, a loyal fan. She always has so much to say. Typing, so we don't want to be a keyboard bully. We want to hear her.
So what about are we asking Mr. Akbar to come too?
He's usually at work at that time, so he can't. But I would love to have him on the show as well.
Yeah, I know. I would too.
Because Mr. Akbar, that's what I'm saying, that's overweight lover in the house.
The double over.
Okay.
Listen, Kate can have Mr. Ed.
You almost made me spit up my water.
He's a viewer.
He is a viewer. I don't know if he watches anymore.
But just send me his number. I text him. You ain't gotta text me. I'll tell him so that we can get him on here and see if he Nas or just T.
Oh Lord. Okay.
What category would you be in, Tony?
Huh?
What category would you be in, Nas or T?
Both.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Definitely both.
And Kate?
I'm lovely.
That wasn't the guy.
Well, I didn't say I'm juicy.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where?
What about you? You gonna just act like you ain't on the show?
I'm triple quadruple Nas with the T.
Oh Lord. Triple quadruple. What's that, 45?
That's you, Miss
I'm
Tammy?
just trying to say, because triple was that's triple.
We having a show next week. Well, not next week, but we're getting ready to get a show. And
Next Thursday.
I'm gonna be a special guest on the show. We're gonna be getting down to the nitty gritty. We're gonna talk about, is it good to eat booty? Is it? Hold on.
We're gonna be talking about sex.
We talking about nasty, sexy, lovely, juicy, grimy, Nas and T. Can I? Once I see the link, I need you to come on and I need you to give us your opinion on some things.
I can't do that
My
show
crew.
with Ed.
My crew. Brandon, Braylon said, "We."
Oh my, he said we.
We.
For it. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
he put that French on here. We.
We.
With the ooh wee.
PP.
Yeah. All right. He ready, huh?
Ready.
Okay.
I found two
You know
videos that
he ain't did a show with you before, Legacy.
Say what?
You ever watch any of our shows?
He be out here on the patio when I do it.
Okay.
But that's one side that he only hear you.
No, he hear y'all.
Okay.
But he gonna be on the show. We gonna try to get
Right.
10.
I know that's what I'm saying. You know, just how the show go, how you are on the show, not with, how you are on the show, how you are with guests on the show. Like he ready, just making sure.
Is he ready for all that exposure?
Listen, Braylon be right here. I'm telling you, he already know how we are. He be over here laughing and going crazy.
What about Miss Paula?
Who?
Miss Paula, the next door neighbor.
You hear me talking about where's Miss Juicy?
Oh, I'm right here.
He say right here.
He got questions for me.
He said where's Miss Juicy?
Here I go.
Yeah.
You just looking for me.
I told you people be asking for Juicy. Like I'm talking about Juicy is the star on this thing now. Man, you on the back burner, Tony. Juicy came with Miss Juicy. I come here with Miss Juicy and Tehama.
Out of the girls, I think Juicy the star, and out of the boys, Legacy the star.
Told it. He told about ain't no need to ask for me. He see me right here.
Right. He know where you are, front and center. That's what's up.
Listen, I found a couple of videos, and then I had some videos that were saved in our archive that we haven't had the opportunity to look at. So I'm trying to clean them out of our archive. But two in particular, I thought was kind of somewhat controversial in what it was saying. One, I kind of agree, but not fully. But then one, I want to get y'all's opinion. I'm going to show both of these videos, and we's going to talk about it. The first one is, ready?
Women do not require marriage from men that they desire. They don't. Right now, there are thousands of women in this world doing wifey things for men who are not their husbands. Straight up. Those women are cooking, they're cleaning, folding clothes. They doing all that with no ring on their fingers. The only thing that those men are doing is hitting the sweet spot in the bedroom. That's it. They ain't doing nothing special. If she requires marriage from you, it's because she really don't want you. You're really not her first option. She doesn't have that genuine desire for you. She don't. She just wants you to invest so she can use you for your resources. That's it. Right now, in 2024, marriage is no longer a requirement to get the best out of a woman. It's not. For some men, all you gotta do is exist. You just gotta exist, and a woman will pick you and take care of you with no ring, no cap.
Look, I have had too many men tell me shit like that for real, and I'm like, man, go for it. It ain't pimping unless you got it. Like, it ain't easy out here.
I somewhat disagree with this young man. The reason I say somewhat because there are those type of women out here, but for the most part, that's false, in my opinion. In my opinion, for the most, did you hear the video on Legacy?
I heard a little bit about it. I don't know if we could go back and let me just get a chance to listen to it in the entirety. I would appreciate it.
Want to play it right now?
Yes, sir. Please.
Women do not require marriage from men that they desire. They don't. Right now, there are thousands of women in this world doing wifey things for men who are not their husbands. Straight up. Those women are cooking, they're cleaning, folding clothes. They doing all that with no ring on their fingers. The only thing that those men are doing is hitting the sweet spot in the bedroom. That's it. They ain't doing nothing special. If she requires marriage from you, it's because she really don't want you. You're really not her first option. She doesn't have that genuine desire for you. She don't. She just wants you to invest so she can use you for your resources. That's it. Right now, in 2024, marriage is no longer a requirement to get the best out of a woman. It's not. For some men, all you gotta do is exist. You just gotta exist, and a woman will pick you and take care of you with no ring, no cap.
I'm gonna say this. It depends on the age range. Cause I have a bunch of friends, guys that are in Atlanta, and this is what they tell me all the time.
But they are transgenders.
Huh?
You said you got a bunch of friends, guy friends in Atlanta, so they all trans.
Oh my God.
just,
Oh
just
God. This nigga, you're crazy.
Look, he threw me by way. Woo. Huh? Oh my. Tell me more. I had to
Listen.
lean in with it.
America, just
I had
joking,
to
bro.
lean
That's how
in.
shit started. When we started.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
just
Ain't
joking.
no good. But listen, on the real, I got plenty of friends that are living that move from Valdosta to move to Atlanta that say that it's nothing for a dude to move up to Atlanta, and if they got something going for themselves, far as like looks, dressing, or the illusion that they are something or trying to be something, that women who are already financially stable, homes, cars, are giving them full access to these things. And it's middle aged women. It's definitely uh middle aged women on the verge of being older women that are doing it. And I mean, this is just, and I mean, we see it daily. You may not want to believe it because you're looking at, we're looking from a broad perspective of what we grew up with. But in today's society, with marriage rates down, divorce rates are up, it shows that, and there are still people, there are many people in relationships that are not married. So you're saying that marriage is pretty much obsolete because most, and it's gonna get worse, especially when it comes to black men. Cause black men, it isn't that black men don't value black women in the sense of wanting to marry them. We're talking about black men who are well established, who has something going for themselves. The illusion of being married and to have someone divorce me and walk away with half of my shit, it's just cheaper for me and you to be boyfriend and girlfriend, and I help you while we're in a relationship. And if you no longer want to be with me no more, you can go on about your business and you can't take none of my shit. And that's starting to be a very good trend because NBA now, I'm gonna say this, is only pretty much predominant. That situation is only pretty much predominant in black culture because over over 100 and something NBA stars just got drafted to the NFL and to the NBA. All of those men, they took pictures. All of them had white women that
Yep.
they are either engaged to or have already married. Because the difference is this: white mothers, white mothers tell their daughters it's about getting the bag, but go ahead and start locking and getting your man from high school to college. By
Right.
the time they don't tell their daughter put your job before your husband's. They don't do that. They tell you to lock in and get married before you get out of high school and college. Most white girls are married from high school. 19, 18, by the time they 21, they married.
True.
Guess what's the average age of black women getting married in the United States?
30.
27. So from let's say from 16 to 27, you've been fucking multiple dicks by now. Ain't even thought about no ring. So the gentleman got a great point that most women are okay with not having a ring and just doing and going through the motions of saying this is my man, this is my husband. Because if most women required marriage, there will be more marriages.
This is where I disagree with him. I agree a little bit, but I think it all stems from what you see in your house, in your household. If you came from a house that had a husband and a wife, a mother and a father, raising the family structure as you and I know it, then people become a product of their environment. They duplicate what they see. For example, I know several children that are in their teens that are going to college for nursing and medical because their mother was in that field. I know several children that are going to school for law because my dad was a lawyer, my mom was a lawyer. Same thing with going to school to be a teacher because my parents were teachers. So they become a product of their environment. They duplicate what they see. They saw happiness in the home. Mom and daddy was there. Mom and daddy every morning for breakfast, for lunch, dinner, whatever. So I want that. So if you're in a household that's missing one of those elements, let's say it's a single mother, multiple men, she doesn't know what the household structure is. So to her, what she saw was happiness because mom appeared to be happy, not knowing that mom probably really wasn't happy. So therefore, she go out and do the same thing and may have multiple men, multiple boyfriends. And to her, that's normal because mom did it. Vice
Right.
versa. Vice versa. I've seen households where mom was being beaten and abused and didn't leave the nigga, didn't even call the police. So guess what? She now go out and find an abusive relationship because again, that appears to be normal to her because mama didn't leave and stayed, and I turned out to be okay. So I'm gonna find me a man, and if he beats me, I ain't calling the police either because I ain't leaving my man. That's my man. That's my man. That's my man. You know. So to add to what he's saying, he's basing it on what he's seen. I'm basing it on whether you saw it this way or whether you saw it that way. And the way he saw it, yeah, I agree with him because that's based on what he saw. And based on what he saw, that's how he lived. And the type of women that he's probably attracted to, that's what they have gone through also. You attract what you are. What you put out into the environment, into the universe, that's what you attract. If you're positive, you attract positive. If you're great, you're going to attract great. You're quality, you're going to attract quality. If you ain't shit, you're going to attract ain't shit.
Let me say this. I hear what you're saying. I do. But my issue with that is my father was nowhere in my life, ever in life.
But you had a father that was there.
But exactly. But what could have been, and my mama and the man that raised me, my father, never was married. But the impact that he had on me as a father made me want to see, made me want to be a better man for my kids. But also the impact that my father, my biological father, had on my life also made me wanted to be a better father than him. Nothing that he ever done made me want to do the exact same as him.
Right.
So I don't necessarily believe that because of what you have in the house and what is being taught in the house is necessarily or pushes the children to be like the parent, because there are plenty of hoes and alcoholics who grew up that they daddy and mama was ministers in the church, and they don't carry near torch or the cloth, nor do they live as if they came from a house who had dignity, respect, God fearing, or anything. So everything that you're saying, I listen, I agree with you because that does happen, but I also agree with the young man because in his truth of what he sees and what goes on into society today shows that, and I gave you the best example. Why is the divorce rate across the United States of America at the greatest level of 75%, and marriage rates now are at like 12 to 16%? Out of all these people in the United States of America,
especially in the black community. And I'm gonna tell you why.
especially in the,
Because they created something called Planned Parenthood.
Mhm.
When they told these girls, well, go get either one abortion or two. If you keep the child, we'll house you, give you a check, give you food stamps, but get rid of that nigga.
Mhm.
So government broke up the household structure for a check.
But Tony, is Planned Parenthood only for black women? Because it's for every woman who got a baby in her.
It's for every woman, but every Planned Hood office is located where? In a black neighborhood. You ain't got no
Yes.
Planned Parenthood in Wellington or Royal Palm. It's in West Palm Beach in the hood. It's in River Beach in the hood. It's in Lake
Yeah.
Worth in the hood. It's in Bronx in the hood. It's in DC in the hood. They ain't got them in the nice neighborhoods.
Even though it's supposed to be beneficial for everyone. I mean,
Even on that pamphlet. Listen, even on that pamphlets, they got black single mother pregnant and a child. Why they ain't got a white single mother pregnant and a child?
or have the father on the pamphlet with them.
When they do have a father on the pamphlet, he's on the white mother side. The black
Yes.
mother side, the father's missing.
And the crazy thing is, I was thinking about that as I was speaking, right? I'm like, and even when you do see a pamphlet like that, and they do show a man and a woman and a child, the woman is black, the child is light skinned, and the daddy is of a different race.
Correct.
And what people don't recognize is it shows
Another
family,
race had to save, another race had to save you.
or it's your child, but it just shows family unity with a black woman, a black child, and any other race of man. Then when it comes
But
to black woman, black child, it shows that or it emulates that there's no black father to represent the family structure.
welcome back to the show, Juicy Cake.
Well, thank you. I hope y'all ain't changed the topic.
No, we waiting on
Why?
you.
Oh, okay, good.
Was
Because,
it making you depressed?
say it again.
You said change the topic. Were we making you depressed?
No, I said I hope you didn't change the
Oh no,
topic.
no, we still on that.
Okay, no. No, go ahead. Keep on. I'm back in. I'm going to keep listening.
No, no, we want to hear what you got to say.
So I agree with him because I hear a lot and I see a lot of people. It's like when it comes to the amount of women there are as a ratio to men, you better grab one if one's available. It's
Hmm.
like the mindset today. Now, if a woman who's saying she want to be married, that means she don't want you. Now that I don't agree to. I think the ones who willing to do all this to get you there, they really don't want you. They just want somebody around. So it's a matter of difference of what you want. Do you want to be, like I said when it ended? That's pimping. You want to be pimped. You want to be loved. Everybody gotta have a place where they gotta be. So pick it and be. But if I want to marry you, I want to be with you. I want to take care of you. See, you marry one of these people who just want to do all these things for you, and because you hitting that spot, but when you can't hit that spot no more, what they gonna do for you then?
Eat that spot.
No, you might not be able to. Your time might not be long enough.
Okay.
Shoot,
I think
Sometimes they don't want it licked in the hole. They just want that boat on. They just want that thing on the top sucked on.
Oh my goodness, there was this picture on Facebook of this lady, or I don't know what. I hear you about might want it. Everybody teaches on whatever floats y'all boat. But I don't agree that if someone want to get married, they don't want you. I think when someone wants to get married, they want more from you. They want a godly love with you. And
But Kate, let me ask this question pertaining to that. If that is the case, why is the divorce rate so?
why what now? Hello,
Can y'all hear me?
I hear
yes.
you now.
I can't hear you. Hold on, but keep going. Keep going. I gotta put this alarm came on.
Oh. I mean, I don't even know why divorce rates are where they are now. But what I think is because a lot of people have this grass is greener on the other
Can you hear
side.
me?
Can you hear?
I'm trying to see if you hear me.
Yeah,
Say something if I
yeah,
can hear
we hear
you.
you.
Yes, I hear you.
We
Testing
saying something. Can you hear us?
I can't hear you. Just hold on.
testing 1 2 3.
What's looking like that for?
Because we hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you, Legacy. Hi, Miss Hammond.
Say something.
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 I can hear you now.
Okay, good.
I want to
So
piggyback on what you said earlier. Like,
if
as
that's
far
the
as
case, and
hold on.
everybody is thriving or trying to get to marriage, I just want to know why is the divorce rate so high, and I just want to know why is the marriage rate so low. If that's what people are really looking to do.
The divorce rate is high because people in the relationship are seeing what's seen on TV and they're lusting. And then the marriage rate is low because people are settling just for what you hear. And people who want are the ones who are like, okay, this is what I want. Whether it be young at the age, like you were saying, they marry young, or the ones who have gone through and are at this point, this is what I want. So it's all choice.
I think some
And
women
that's why the man is saying
their biological clock is ticking to
by
the
the
point.
time people get
Do you hear me,
to the
Legacy?
point of asking for marriage,
Legacy.
it's not for love. It's just for security.
You don't even hear me.
No, here.
You hear me, Juicy?
We
I
can't
hear
hear you,
you.
Tony.
Do you hear me?
I hear you, Tony.
I don't hear Tony at all.
I know because every time I talk, you talk.
But I hear you, Juicy.
Because when I'm talking, you're talking. We can't talk at the same time.
So Tony's trying to talk while you talking. So he's saying, go ahead, Tony.
I was saying that I want to piggyback on what Legacy was saying earlier about older women and depends on the age bracket. I was saying that women, I think in their 40s, maybe late 40s, their biological clock is ticking. They're almost in their 50s or approaching their 60s. So therefore,
Okay.
they want to get married and they want to settle down there, or maybe they are settling settle in for anything.
Let me tell him. He said that he's piggybacking on you, and he believes that the women are their biological clocks are ticking, and they're wanting to settle down because they're getting older, and they're wanting to do other things.
Now listen. So that means that they're again. He's proving my point. They're not marrying for love. They're marrying because now I done everything up under the sun already in my youth. That now I done got to a point to where it's not about me just having fun. It's not about me just in loving a man and I just done fell in love with him. It's
Well, you
me.
know,
Do you hear me
we'll
now?
use me as an example. There are
Welcome back to the
people.
channel.
Hey,
Hello,
Alma.
everybody.
Hey,
Hey,
Alma.
beautiful.
What's going
There,
on?
just here on a
Go ahead.
Thursday.
Go ahead
There are
and finish your
people who
statement, Kate.
like for me, for example, I I love period. So I can meet someone, and like you said, don't give them the green card or the whatever what you say the how to do it, the
Yes.
game plan. But people genuinely know my personality when they get to meet me and get to know me. Okay, this is how she is. So I'm gonna get along. I'm gonna have fun. So forth. People want to be around me. They want to be with me. So it's not a hard thing to see someone, meet someone, and say, okay, this is it. This can be. It's not. That's not a challenging thing. Statistics do show that there are a lot of people who know within the first week or first encounter, do they want to be with this person? Psychologically, you know, I can only be this person's friend. Oh, I'm still attracted. You know where you want and what you want to do with people. So I think that it's so many different reasons why people choose, but saying you want to get married, I don't think that's a matter of I want to get married for security. Because it's more to marriage than just security. You gotta wipe their ass when they sit. You gotta be there.
That's why you got to be. That's why you have to be
These
in
other ones
love.
got scapegoats. That's what I'm saying. So I think marriage is a form of love. I'm not looking at it as I'm just doing this to do it. Those other people doing them things, they want them people there for a reason, because they need that. They need the support. They tired of I'm in this big old house by myself. And the
Hmm.
point he said too, they hitting the spot.
But the question is that I have is why doesn't this innate feeling come over whether women or men when you're staying at the time? I don't need a man. I don't need a man. I don't want a bitch. I don't want a bitch. I'm just saying what people say, not calling women bitches or anything, but just saying it. But then when when you start to feel lonely after years of being by yourself and you've aged and you started to, notice that your friends and family who are in relationships or who are married, their kids are coming home, they're spending, Christmas and things together, they're going out as a family unit. But now you're home now when you was in your 20s and early 30s and knocked at the door at 40 and when you had all those grand opportunities to make that happen, but now easily 49, 48 don't creep up on you and you realize you're getting ready to be half a century and that's when it sits back on you when you're starting to getting ailments and saying to yourself, damn, I really don't got nobody to look after me. Like Juicy say, I don't have nobody that, walk with me. I watch even in Palm Beach and even here over here in Lee County. I love watching old people who done been through it. You know what I'm saying? Two old people getting out the car one with a walker, one with a cane, and the old woman, come on, come on. And the old man still trucking behind her. And I just think about, I know it ain't always been good.
Right.
And even that shows me that I know that they didn't like each other every day and all the time. But what it showed me is they were in love with each other enough to endure. That's what that shows me. So I mean, right now, and I keep going to it because most of the time we tend to, when shit get hard, and because the courts have made it easier for you to dissolve your marriages and walk away, that ain't nobody sticking around for nothing. Ain't nobody sticking around for nothing. I don't like you no more. I'm just tired of seeing your motherfucking face. I gotta go.
Your dick don't get hard no more.
That's what it is.
You ain't hitting them spots.
Man,
Guaranteed.
these relationships offered today, if you say you don't catch a cold and a fever and just want to rest, they're on to the next.
Yeah.
And that's men too.
Yeah.
Because it's a matter of, we have options. It's too much out here to do. And it don't even have to be what they want. It's a matter of, and when I say it don't have to be what they want, I'm speaking of the type of person. Because they're
Right.
not looking for a person. They're looking for the feeling. They're looking for this. Yeah, they ain't looking for an individual. They're looking for the action. Who gonna make me feel good? Who gonna release this hormone? Yeah.
And I
That's sad.
know I've been that person. I'm having good people in my life home and just want to do something different. And then when I get that feeling off of me, even like Cake say, when that happened and that moment passed, my mind used to be like, I'm ready to go home.
So you're no longer a whore.
It's just like it's just a feeling that at this second I just want to do it, but then when it's done, you don't want to hold them. You don't want to do nothing.
So
I
you're
gotta
no
go
longer
home.
a whore.
Where am I dropping you off at?
You hear me, Legacy?
You can't hear me?
I hear you, but do you hear me?
Oh, I can't hear you, Tony.
Tell him what I'm saying.
So you don't want to be a hoe no more?
I don't hear Tayama either.
It's you.
He said, so you don't want to be a hoe no more?
I've never been hoish.
We say hoish. We say whore.
I've never been hoish in my life.
Whore.
I've been a little mischievous.
However you want to
but I
dub
never
it up.
dove from hole to hole.
You say, okay, whatever you want to call it.
I wish I could hear you.
I don't know who did
Tony,
that to
go out
that
and come
damn
back in and
baby
see if that'll
doll.
work. Because when you did it last time, you came back in, I could hear you then.
I know, right? But that baby doll just makes the ugliest faces.
When I tell you.
Oh.
It's
Can't
funny.
get made
It
up.
is too funny.
Not the ugliest faces. Not the ugliest faces.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
We hear you. We hear you good. We hear you good.
So
Hear
I was
you good.
asking, so you're no longer a whore.
And I said, I've never been that.
No, you said you've never been hoish. I wasn't saying hoish. I said whore.
I've never been a whore. And in order to be hoish, you have to be a whore.
If you're going into multiple holes,
I've never been into multiple holes.
Slut bucket. Which
easy.
one it is? It's one or the other. You gotta choose
Now
one.
I can't hear Teomo.
She said slut bucket.
He heard me. I ain't going out and coming back in. You heard me.
I don't know why I hear you and Kate. I don't hear Homo.
So how you knew I was talking?
Teomo, go out and come back in because I want to hear what you got to say.
I ain't falling for it.
She said
Cause I
slut
You
know.
hear me, Tony?
I hear you.
Okay, you hear me?
So she over there calling me an ex slut bucket.
So listen, he know. So Kamal, his new thing is if I'm coming for his neck, he'll hear nothing. And my oldest and my youngest is in here running
Is
around
you
with
gonna
each
tell me what
other.
she said? I can't hear her.
She said you're a slut bucket.
She said what?
You're a slut bucket.
I used to back in the way back. I'm talking about like way back. There was
When
a
girls
time
was beating you up,
that I had a bunch of Kool-Aid flavors.
if you had a bunch of Kool-Aid flavors, that means you rainbow.
You heard her?
No,
She said if you had a bunch of Kool-Aid flavors, that means you was rainbow.
I was Skittle.
You was tasting the flavor.
Yes,
Tasting the rainbow.
yes. And I was making sure it was gold at the end of the rainbow.
That's urine.
What?
That's nasty.
So you're at the golden showers. You're a freak.
oh, oh, oh.
Why we
What's the
having
next
bad
video?
conversation?
I hear you. What you say, Thelma?
Huh?
Oh, I can hear you now. Lord help us. Yeah.
Justin, come here. I want to see it here.
Come here, Justin.
Who are these people?
Justin, let your hair down.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Let me see your hair.
You gotta
Justin.
take it out.
Let me see your hair, Justin.
Wait, hold on, wait. Is that somebody else?
That's a legacy. That's the one that.
Oh, what's up?
What did you?
Yo.
What did you?
Oh, y'all live. Y'all all the way live.
Yeah.
I take over all my boys' faces. Have a baby by me, and I'ma steal their face. Don't do it.
Okay. I'm gonna show another video.
So my question: do you believe that a man would be with someone for almost 15 years, have kids with her, and everything, and like move on with somebody else, or you're saying that he'll just never marry me? That's what you're saying.
Correct. 15 years. I be trying to help y'all and wake y'all up. 15
You
years?
don't have a one bar.
Do you hear what came out of your mouth, lady?
But it's more like when you're young and you're going through
15
things and everything.
years. You don't hear yourself?
I don't. You hear me, Tony?
Yeah.
I don't. I don't agree with that. I agree that some people just don't want marriage, and everybody don't want to be married. That doesn't mean that that individual don't love that person or don't want to be with that person.
Well, I had a friend of mine that was with this young lady for a lot of years, and you know, living like husband and wife, but they weren't married. Then he was being and was messing with this other chick. Let's call her
Barbara.
Remedy. Um, and in the midst of dealing with this chick, it was contemplated that that's who he might have wanted to be with. You know, so you was gonna leave this dude was gonna leave, a 20-year situation, 25-year situation for a year situation. And that made no sense to me. For it to even be a thought.
Well, I I wouldn't know if well you say that was your friend. So I mean you know better than I do. But I don't think that that individual at that moment had thoroughly thought his process out at that time. And he probably just was venting to you or to whomever he was telling the story to.
He
But
was speaking from a lust. He was speaking from a lustful point. He was speaking
yeah,
from his little head and not his big head.
well, did he ever leave the 1 year relationship for the over the 20 year relationship?
He finally stayed with the 20 relationship only because the 1 year was doing some things she had no business doing.
Hmm.
But had she still stood her ground and stayed in her lane, he may have left the 20 for the 1 year.
We can't base it off of mayhem, because if he was still with the 20 and the one, I mean, for me, it's gonna always be battle tested. And yeah, things can get blurry sometime in a relationship or whatever type of situation, but the battle tested of whom has been there for me, it would always be about the battle test of who's more proven. Because after enough sex, then after enough physicalness,
Proven
then that
it was proven when he met the 1 year.
it was proven. What was proven after he met the 1 year?
At that point, it was 19 years. So if 19 years ain't proof, then I don't know what is.
I just think some people just don't view marriage the same way that other people do. I mean, I think marriage is tradition,
It wasn't
and
marriage. It was leaving. It wasn't marriage. It wasn't marriage. It was leaving the situation for the other situation. The other one, the 20 year, 19 year had already proven themselves. 19 years was the proof.
yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Well, as long as he didn't make that mistake, then ain't nothing wrong.
Because he was dumb as hell for even contemplating it.
I mean, people contemplate about murder and everything all the time, and they still.
We talking about the relationship though. Let's stay in the lane.
But I'm just saying, you say to even contemplate it. So people contemplate a lot of things and don't act on them. Have you ever contemplated slapping the shit out of somebody?
And most time I did it.
Oh, well, I've contemplated a lot of stuff, and most time I didn't do it.
That's the second lie tonight. We wish your ass contemplated half of the stuff.
Period.
There's so many kids in my house, y'all. My niece graduated.
Middle school ball.
Child.
Someone needs to come to the camera.
My niece. Hold on. Here go my niece.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Ooh, that's got a one time on it.
Hey, Uncle Richie. Hey, Uncle Tony.
So
What
you
it do?
Nothing much. Just having a graduation party.
Congratulations.
Graduation. If you hit me, I
Congratulations.
swear.
So what school you going to?
Palm Beach Lakes.
Oh Lord.
Oh God. You sending her to the Thunderdome?
She got to have on the whole armor of God.
You sending that baby to the Thunderdome?
I live with them wolves.
They over there. She pointing and everything. She giving directions.
They're directing planes.
Where's she
Yeah.
going?
The
Palm Beach
Palm
Lake.
Beach Garden.
Palm
She
Beach
said
Lake.
Palm Beach Garden. Oh, Lakes.
Yeah.
Lakes done got a little bit better though.
So, y'all, we need to do. I'm finna send you some pictures, Tony. Tuesday night, I took a weave out of Labara's hair. We came upstairs. The camera cut. We was cutting out hair. We was taking hair out of Labara's hair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all saw this video. Justin, shh, y'all don't get out. I'm finna beat y'all. He can't talk to himself. So Labara wound up getting this weave that they got from China or whatever. It had these type of bugs that was in it. It is micro small. The bug ate through her head. This girl, the tapeworm was micro small. It ate through her head. We had to rush her to the emergency room. Bara is on 3 antibiotics and a cream. Y'all better be careful with wearing these damn weaves in y'all head.
Especially from China.
Tony, I'ma send you where you need me to send it to where you can pull it up on the screen.
For Tuesday night show?
I don't care what show. But y'all need to
It might
see
not
how
even
this
be
baby
just from
scalp is
China
looking. She got something wrapped
because
on her head.
Mm-hmm.
Her scalp is so jacked up. They literally had to cut her scalp and dig into her scalp.
Was it human hair?
Huh?
Was it human hair?
Yes.
Do they know how people get their hair?
that's the mites.
It's hair. It's human hair. Why they cut it at their head? Yep.
But y'all don't remember we just recently did a show maybe a few months back where we were showing how people from Indonesia and different countries they were having people come to the temples and shaving their heads, but then they turn around and show how they got now where people are in the drainage system collecting hair out of the drains, reprocessing them, washing
Right.
them, putting them back together, and reselling this hair again.
True.
So you have to ask yourself this. People don't understand that anything that is attached to your body, you as an individual, regardless if you shave it or get rid of it, the human body is a spirit, and whatever danger or whatever spirit, evil spirit or whatever, cannot be attached to what that came from you. And here it is, we're adding these things into our hair. And let's let's say they had these micro mites that Tayama's talking about. These things are attached to hair follicles, and you're
True.
braiding it
You
into your hair, and
you
it
see it,
eating through your
Tony?
scalp.
My phone is dead.
So we'll do it for Tuesday. But this stuff is eating. We don't know. Listen, we don't know where half of nothing comes from in the United States of America because most of it is outsourced.
True.
So all I gotta do,
But you know,
I can hold on, Cake. I can have a trash pile full of hair, a mountain full of hair that we don't took out of the damn sewage system and have it go through the process of cleaning, filtering, and all of this stuff, and then attach a China, yeah, strip down and then attach a China tag to it and say this came from China. That don't necessarily mean it came from China. It just means it's a sticker attached saying it's from China. These people don't. These people are trying to eliminate us.
Wow.
but you know that hair, human hair can grow bugs like how gnats form. So these bugs could come from just the poor hygiene of the hair too. Like how you
Let me
saying
tell
from the
you,
sewer,
it
but
only
even people hair.
I sent it to Jeanette too. It only was where my sister Teresa did the ponytail. I did not do the ponytail. My niece did not have the ponytail. Only where this fake hair was is where this girl was toe up.
Mm.
Tell Jeanette to show you her phone, Tony. Legacy got it. I don't have
You sent it to me.
Juicy number in this phone, so I gotta send it from this phone. I'm sending it now, Jude.
Let me show you this last video so we can talk about this and get out of here real quick.
Hey, Jeff Bezos, you make $8 million per hour, but you pay $0 in taxes? What the fuck? Well, I don't make any money. What? Okay, look, the $8 million you're talking about isn't my income. It's an increase of the Amazon shares I own. Yeah, but you still made a profit. You gotta pay taxes on that. No, as long as I don't sell my stocks, I don't have to pay anything. Well, you're gonna have to sell it eventually. How are you gonna get money then? Whenever I need money, I go out to the bank and take out a huge loan. And since debt is tax-free, I don't have to pay any taxes on that. Well, how are you gonna pay off that loan then? I'll take out an even bigger loan to pay off the previous loan. And how are you gonna pay the bigger loan then? I'll take out a loan even larger than that and do the same thing. Wait, you're gonna keep doing that? Till when? Until I die. So you won't ever pay taxes in your entire life? How do the banks allow this if they know you're gonna keep taking out loans? Well, the banks get their interest paid back from the loans, and I get to save billions in taxes. So it's really a win-win situation.
So basically,
Sure is.
from my understanding, he's never gonna ever finish paying the loans back.
They don't want you to pay them back. They want you to forever be in debt. That's why they keep dropping the floor. The you know people who ain't got credit getting stuff because they want you to go ahead and say yeah. Because whether you pay it or not, it's gonna get covered. They're gonna get reimbursed. They're gonna get paid regardless.
So this must be a method.
They got insurance on. They got insurance on everything they lend out.
This must be
Yes.
a process only for rich people.
I
Well, it's
mean,
not only for rich people, but it's how they do it.
let's look at Donald Trump. You know, Donald Trump was convicted in New York of pretty much something like bank fraud. Even though the bank came and testified on the behalf of Donald Trump that not only did he pay the money back that he borrowed, but he also paid the interest back and everything in full. But I'm sorry, they talk this stuff on here, but most people are not eligible for $5,000 loans, much less big money loans. So as you asked that question, Tony, yes, it's pretty much for individuals who have large lump sums of collateral or large lump sums of money that is filtrated through banks. Then yes, they don't mind allowing you to have that type of access because they see their money back two ways. Your money is in an account, we attached to that. And like Juicy say, that money has insurance on it. And then they have another way which is called put a lien on your properties. So even if you was to die, your debt trickles down to whoever inherits your wealth. So they like Cake said, they're not worried about getting their money back because they already see themselves. That's why banks don't really lend out to individuals. It's hard for a black person who has a 688 credit score and decent and a decent job to go into a bank and try to get a loan for $10,000, much less talking about you going to ask for $100,000 loan and then you use that and then go back into another bank and borrow another $100,000 and you keep doing this and not paying taxes on your no. That's for multimillionaires and billionaires.
Wow. Oh my God, Thelma.
And I mean, you wouldn't even know who to sue. Who would you sue other than the store that probably sold it to you?
You ain't send it to me?
I ain't get it either, Thelma.
What she sent to you? A messenger? Oh, she was about to Thelma.
Are you muted?
Thelma's muted.
Yeah.
I just saw the pictures on that phone. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
So Thelma, and
Yes.
that's the thing about microparasites. It doesn't take a long time for those things they're called spurs to release
Let me
other
let me
eggs.
tell you. It went through her hair and it ravished deep into her scalp. And literally it like you like I could explain it to you, but to see it and the smell, like she smelled dead in the head. Like it was like wait,
How
I'm
long was the
explaining
weave
to
in
them
for?
Lavira. It was correct.
What
I
you
How
saying,
long was the
instantly
Thelma?
weave
I
in
started
for?
crying. I never seen that before in my life.
Hold on, Kate. I mean, Thelma. What you say, Kate?
How long was the weave in for?
Like a week.
But how did y'all? What made y'all aware to where y'all felt like y'all need? What happened that
Let
let
me
you know that it?
Okay, I took the kids out to eat. We was at Taco Tuesday. So when we was at Taco Tuesday, she kept slapping gel on her hair. And I'm like, I'm finna take that shit out. She need to wash her hair. So if it weren't for my shallowness, she thought she was like she killing the game. I said, I'm taking that junk out and you finna wash your hair. She just thought she was doing this. That's the average black girl. It's itching. She wasn't thinking, "Oh my God, I'm dying here."
So what?
She did not know how bad it was. I didn't even take pictures and let her see till we got her to the hospital.
So you went to taking the hair out?
When I went to taking the hair out and we went to unraveling, this smell was so potent because it was sewed in. It was so stank. Everybody cleared out. It was so stank. It was up under there. It smelled like she was dead.
Top of it. But literally, I mean, you're talking about a parasite that's bogging down into your scalp. That, let's say, I remember it was a story one time. It was a young black boy. He used to always have an afro. And, you know, growing up in Georgia, you got wooded houses. So it's damp in certain areas and dark in certain areas up in the top of the, you know, the corners. Well, he had a spider. He had a black widow in their home. So the black widow must have had embedded itself into the man's hair. Let's say a little black widow spider embeds himself into the afro. He had a big afro, probably about this big. So the spider grew and laid eggs in the man's head. The babies started to bite him in his head. Mm. Mm.
Yep, that's her head.
The babies started to bite the man, but by it being a black widow, the young man died. So when they go to do the autopsy, they're trying to find out where is the spider bite. How did he die? They noticed that there was black widow venom in his body. So they knew he died of a spider bite, but they could not tell where was the bite at. So when they got ready to clean him up and everything, they went to shave his hair. When they shaved his head, the man had a black widow spider in the top of his head, this big, that was embedded into the center part of his head. And as they were shaving the hair off, the baby spiders started to come out into the while they was having the autopsy. And that's when they realized that by him having an afro and him not really taking care of his afro the way he should have been, washing it like he's supposed to, and da 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 da, that's how he left here, having baby spiders in the top of his head.
I'm gonna go wash my hair right.
Lace front wig, this front, that. Y'all can have all that shenanigans. That shit for the birds.
You know, I'm just glad that my niece is doing better, and I'm pretty sure, you know.
Ask her, do she want to wear weave? That little chocolate thing. She talking, I want my dreads back.
Listen, you gotta just be careful out there, especially when we trying to, you know, just keep up with fashion, and we know that our industry don't really care about us. So just get them niggas anything. They'll put, and these white folks know it. These Asian people know it.
That thing ate that baby head.
It's damn near eating her brain.
Yeah.
But how long? Let's say, for instance, Thelma, you didn't notice. And let's
If I
say
would,
this would
if
have
I
been,
wouldn't have messed with LeBar would have at least kept that in for another week and a half. Cause there was nothing wrong with the ponytail. They just, they love to keep redoing and gelling them edges, talking about
yeah.
baby hair and all this shenanigans.
And with baby parasiting it.
Yeah.
Well, you got me itching.
You got-
Okay. Juicy got itching.
I done had a hat on. I done took my hair down. I done did. Oh my gosh.
I'm like, honey.
When you were talking about it, I'm like,
Let me tell you, I went to Googling, girl, all the way down to these lashes these girls be putting on. This
yes.
one lady, they damn near had to amputate her damn eye because one got up in her eye. Like literally, Tony, do the research on that shit. I'm like, y'all gotta be dumb, bat ass crazy. Anya eye got infected one time and she had to take out the damn lashes. Remember that legacy and she was mad talking about
Yeah,
she
I
couldn't
remember.
wear her lashes.
Yeah.
Y'all about
Yeah.
to kill y'allself to look to what they call cute, man. That.
She said, "Fuck that."
I'm good.
Excuse me, Mama. Tayama made me say that because I know you be watching it. You told me about it last week. You watching the show. My bad.
Man, let me tell you, my mama was saying the same thing. When she saw LaBara hair, she was like, and I'm gonna sue them. Cause I paid for that ponytail. She was
where'd she get the
I
ponytail
wonder,
from?
I wonder if you said her mother put it in her head.
my sister Trista did.
I wonder if it was old hair.
I don't know.
Now, so the only person that will be liable is the hair. I mean, is the people that you purchased it from. They could be. They definitely could be. Reached out to, and the only people that they could sue would be the company that they ordered from.
And the manufacturers,
Yeah,
they have to keep going. It's like a whole paper trail.
but I mean, for far as mine, you and Trista and the buyer them, it's just the person that you bought the ill treated property from.
Mm-hmm.
Because I definitely would cause I'm gonna go to him. I'm gonna be like, look, this right here was purchased here. This right here was done here. This is what your hair cost. Now we can go ahead and do this like adults, and we can come to a settlement. I need doctor bills paid for, and she needs at least a 20,000 tuition put up for her for when she goes to college. Or I can sue, and I can come out here and stand out here and picket and show black women what your store produces in young black women's hair, and let them see, and let's see how this diminish your profit this way, and I still get paid.
Man, when the doctor first seen Labara, that lady was afraid to touch Labara. The doctor, her damn self was afraid. She was scared. She was scared when I tell you. She was
With
scared.
gloves, he was scared.
Let me tell you, soon as she walked in the room, the nurse practitioner was there. The doctor walked in, the doctor jumped back. She jumped back. She was like, so what led up to this?
She jumped back because of the smell or what?
I think it was the whole thing that a lot of people thought it was. You gotta go upstairs. All these kids, I seriously doubt it.
Huh?
No, my son was asking me something like, you don't see all these kids running around this house.
Oh.
And he blind like his mama.
Well, Tony,
Mm-hmm.
do we got anything else? We finna get ready to get up out of here.
That's it.
Well, listen.
Hold on. Let me ask Tama. Tama,
Yes.
what is she looking at?
What happened?
What is she looking at?
I hope she looking at that meat. That's your brother's. Cause it's your brother.
Tell me, do she want it?
She better. She'll be dumb not to. She'll be dumb not to.
You gonna stretch her open?
Hey, let me tell you, she's supposed to be like, let me wrap that up, take that home. I don't know what we doing out here on the swim team, but baby,
You got
let
a
me put
man.
that. Hey, look, let me put that in a to-go plate.
With some grits for Mr. Head.
I'll put that in a to-go plate.
With some 30-weight gravy.
Not no
Sound
30.
okay.
You gonna make the gravy.
For
Yeah.
real. He definitely got gravy.
Who
Yeah,
said he
man, y'all
definitely
so
got
damn
gravy?
crazy. But yeah, so I was not being rude on Tuesday. Life was life.
Listen, we're not gonna talk about Tuesday because that did not even happen.
I got my doctor's note. I got a doctor's note. Normally, I be being rude. Straight up, I be being rude, and people been saying so ignorant, and I just exit stage left. My niece say, auntie, come look.
Out of there.
And I ain't even make it back. That was all she wrote.
Mm.
Everything else was a blur.
Yeah, that thing was on his way. That thing was on his way to the cranium.
Yes. She was on her way out of here.
And you can see to the other one that it was starting to do it on the other side as well.
Let me tell you, y'all want to know how you know you old as hell? When
Take a
you
nap.
sitting down in the living room and you near the fish tank and it's a grown ass man in your kitchen and he came out your hoo ha. That's when you know you old as hell.
Juicy, you must be extra old.
Huh?
You must be extra old then.
No.
Cause say I'm gonna
Exactly,
say,
Juicy.
I'm gonna
I'm
say one
forever
of them in the
young.
kitchen. Say I'm gonna say one of them in the kitchen that's grown. You got a few who that done came out that hoo ha.
You gotta get a lick back for that.
Juicy,
They
Juicy ain't got no grown kids because her
Yes,
daughter
he
is a
do.
baby. That's her baby. She
Whoever
not
Juicy
grown.
is, tell her to get that back in blood. Cause I know you
Hey,
ain't gonna
Juicy.
let him call you extra old.
Oh,
look.
here we go.
She said, hey, she at that age now where anything goes.
It don't even
She
matter.
said, look.
Cause
Listen, I
nah,
think
ain't
I
gonna
get a
do
little
it.
favor. I get a little favor because she'll get off the change. I'm glad she must not hit her magic stick over there. Cause where is that, Juicy? Let me see it.
She put
She
my
said, wait a
bag is
second.
in my lap.
Cause she will get off the chain, Justin.
Hey man, you gotta get your lick back
Nah.
sometime. I feel you.
It ain't even no need to get a lick back because you know what?
Justin, we need
I'm not old. I'm forever young, but I do got them in the kitchen.
Can't say I do got them in the kitchen.
Ask
So like
Justin.
Thomas,
Justin,
Yeah.
we need you to come on the show live next Thursday. We're gonna be talking about sex.
He's not allowed to have sex.
Hold on, let me get on this live real quick.
oh.
I got some stories, but we ain't gonna go down that road, man. She she be down my neck about that. You know I got her face, so it just come natural.
Oh, oh, oh! It just come natural.
It just
Hey,
come natural.
Yeah.
It just come
Legacy,
natural.
Legacy, you think you
Ma'am,
a hoe? This man is a
No,
whole 5,000.
legacy. When I got them dreads, I ain't leave the house for a good 5 minutes, bro. It was crazy, dog. I'm at a taco restaurant, and the girl behind the counter gave me a free drink and all, trying to get at me.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You
God.
know. Oh, don't be listening, boy. You better listen to all boy. I be telling you the thing, boy. I know what I'm talking
Fam,
about.
I said I'm about to take these bitches out my head.
He said, too
Juicy,
much pressure, too much pressure.
Juicy. I gotta keep Legacy away from my sons, okay?
So they
He
gonna
got
Hey,
Tyson at 2 touching on the booty.
yeah,
Legacy got.
yeah.
Oh Lord. Legacy
Listen,
got influence.
listen. He told Tyson, he say, Tyson, you just turned 2. Go ahead and grab a booty.
Go
Tyson was
get it.
just smiling, looking at Jeanette, and I promise you, the rest of the time we was at the house, he was in the room with Jeanette, like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm supposed to be.
yeah, yeah.
Ain't he beefing with somebody else over their wife?
And he beefing with this man over their wife.
Hold on, wait. Let me hop on this live real quick. Tell me why this man. So he go to this man's wife. Dude push him away. Tyson go grab the water gun, come back, start spraying that dude to go back to his wife.
What?
I swear, like he about to do a drive-by. Hey, Tyson said that ain't your girl if you can't beat me.
You better believe that.
Oh God.
And he
You
Yeah.
know,
coming
Legacy
fully
to take
loaded,
this
too.
woman.
Wait, Legacy, you let my brother beat you up? He beat you up for your girl?
Listen, this man don't play, man. This man don't play.
Hey, y'all
That
gotta
man,
Legacy, you're a bad influence on people, children.
okay.
it's only the boys. I want to make sure that they understand that's delicious.
Oh, you he knew that since birth.
You don't have to tell these people nothing. My oldest is a whole 5,000.
Oh,
He
so he
is
like Uncle Tony.
he's a whole 5,000.
So he like Uncle Tony.
Like Uncle Legacy.
Oh God, I'm 3,000. I'm the old version.
I'm just 5.
I like short and thick.
Hey, Juicy, don't be nowhere to be found. My son like short and thick.
I do not like no Jolly
Look,
Green Giants. If she's
Justin,
over 6, that make me sick.
Oh, oh, listen, is that my nephew right there? Is that my
I'm 5
nephew?
too.
Hey, I'm gonna do
Justin, this what I said right here. She's short. How tall are you, Joy?
Oh,
Juicy.
here she
5'10".
go. But tell him how
She
tall you
five
really
foot
is.
two.
Ooh,
And she thicker than a motherfucker.
that's the way I call her juicy. Ooh.
He talking about who? Juicy. This nigga standing at 6'5", talking about some ooh.
Ooh.
She gotta get slingshot up
Hey,
there.
hold on. Let me show y'all this new little joint I got on Hinge. Can y'all see it? Let me see. Can I?
That's juicy.
How do I turn it?
That's
There
juicy.
it is. Yeah, that's my type right there.
Juicy is
That's
short with
juicy.
ass
I'm
today.
trying to turn that bit. There it is. Y'all, can y'all see that?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's my type for sure.
That's a legacy type.
Well, she 5'8". That's a little bit out of my range, but I get right.
He said he gonna get it.
God.
I ain't text her
Listen,
back.
y'all. Listen, we finna go on and get
Man.
up out of here, y'all. It has been a blast. I enjoy being around my family, and I don't have no friends on here other than family. But and sometimes Tony add people to the show that ain't got no motherfucking business being on here. But we ain't gonna talk about that today. But the ones that are on here, I love y'all. We love our ATL fans. We love being out here in this ATL world, and we're gonna go ahead and bring out the juiciest cakes in the business. I'm talking about cake. Let them know.
You can find me here every Tuesday and Thursday on the ATL show. You can check me out on Facebook, Nicole Purse, Instagram, Miss Beautiful, and TikTok, Miss Juicy Cakes. The website is enliventoyou.com, or you can email me at winnie@persevere.com.
And
Well, what do
Bigo,
you?
hey Bigo,
Oh yeah, and Bigo.
What they gonna call
Listen,
you for, Kate? What they gonna call you for?
they gonna call me so we can talk about how wonderful
You heal them.
God's blessing is, because God
You
has
talk,
given everything that we need to survive and to make it day to day
Is
in
in
this
that
world.
bottle that she got?
Yes, it's in a bottle. It's just all one drop, all up in the bottle,
all up in the bottle.
all up in the bottle.
Oh my goodness! Oh, it came from the cake, y'all.
You for real. I mean, you got to be able to, bottle the juice,
Yeah.
and it's
That's a healing juice.
everlasting.
Listen, we just want you to know that give Cake a call, and she can definitely whisper some things in your ear that probably could help you. More than likely, will help you, but she don't really know much, but she knows some stuff. Would you say I'm about correct?
I believe
Yes.
you are, because nothing
Yeah,
is great.
yeah. And we're gonna go ahead and bring out the boss lady, the one that pretty much boss everybody on the show and everywhere around her. Uh, that's allegedly. Um, and we're gonna go ahead and bring out Miss K. I'm talking about Tyson's mom. I'm talking about Justin's mom. We're talking about boss lady. Let them know.
You can reach me at Legacy the Great. I can't think of his number at the moment because I want y'all to blow that phone all the way up. But no, you can reach me at Tayama01 on Facebook, on Instagram, somewhere. Child, just follow that down there. My brain is fried.
This
Love
woman
y'all.
is.
Have a good night. Bye.
We gonna definitely. We love you too, sis. We're gonna go ahead and bring out the.
No, no. What happened to legacy? Come on back in, legacy. We can't close out without you. All my life I had to fight, and now you're gone. Come on back, legacy. Legacy. That's like the last scene from Titanic. Jack, Jack, Jack. I don't know if his phone died or if he just lost the signal. If he lost the
I
signal,
think
he'll be
he
ready.
lost signal. So we're gonna bring on the man who does it all, who paved the way and allowed us to come up here and bless the world with our joy. I don't know what else he be saying, because he ain't no pain in our ass. He the best thing that ever happened. Anthony, tell him.
My name is Anthony Brown. You can find me on all social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, and Bigo under Anthony Brown. You can email me at theanthonybrownshow@gmail.com. You can also text me or call me directly for show ideas, comments, concerns, good, bad, ugly, indifferent. It doesn't matter. I take it all. You can call me 561-768-3710. I'm now on Bigo, Bigo, the app. You can reach me on Bigo. Anthony the Notary. Please follow my Facebook page, Anthony the Writer. And words that I live by, and so should you. And that's you got to grind it until you shine. And that was the other person that lost the signal is our brother from another mother, Mr. Legacy the Great. He seemed to have lost signal, or maybe his device went dead. But he's Legacy the Great. You can find him on Facebook under Dream Williams, or on YouTube under Legacy the Great. Please email him legacyunlocked@mail.com. If you're locked out of your vehicle, and you need to get in and re-enter your vehicle because you've been locked out or whatever, he's like a little amateur locksmith or whatever. You can reach out to Legacy. Also for motions, filings, anything in the courts. He's big on killing the women and uplifting the men. He's definitely pro man, helping with child support, getting you off of child support, reducing your child support, all that. So you can reach out to Legacy, or for advertising here on the show. He's our advertising coordinator. You can reach out to Legacy at 229-630-7615, or his other cell phone is 561-907-9129. And that's for Legacy the Great. I just want to remind everybody, definitely thank you again. Thank you for tuning in. And like I said, May has come. So should you. May is National Masturbation Month. So definitely take this opportunity to go ahead and get your skeet on. You know what I'm saying? Skeet it, ride it, eat it, swallow it, whatever you gotta do. But make sure you squirt this month of May. And also May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So if you got something going on in mental health, it's definitely a real thing. It's not just for those other people, the light brights, but if something's going on, definitely reach out to somebody, make it be known. Or talk to somebody, or call a national 800 number, call your local hospital, reach out to your pastor, your teacher, friend, a neighbor, but definitely speak to somebody, let it be known, hey, I need help. You know what I'm saying? Also, follow your fragrances in the forms of lotions, oils, shower gels, bubble baths, whatever. We have it all right there at exoticoilmasters.com. So definitely reach out to exoticoilmasters.com online. Place an order and we'll ship it right out to you. And also for all things notary, if you want to take your notary business to the next level, allow me to show you how to make a substantial income of $5,000 to $10,000 per month or more. Simply log on to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Notary Public 101. For all things notary, it's only $25. It's self-paced. So that's all I have. And again, I need some viewers. Some supporters, some people to come on and volunteer for next Thursday to come on to the show. And the topic is going to be sex. How important is it? Males, females, transgenders, gay, straight. We want you all on the show from all perspectives. We want to talk about sex. How important is it to you? So definitely, let us know that if you want to be on the show next Thursday. If I don't have anything else, I'm going to end the show by saying, in the words of Legacy the Great, ATL ho.